Step out the car for me, sir. Sit down. Turn around for me. And lock the thing. One for what? Unlock the thing. Spread your legs for me. Spread your legs wider than that. Tell me what though? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
In case you missed it, the news wrote 6ix9ine arrested by police for an outstanding warrant, driving without a license, and more. Chatter around the court is that they won't keep letting him off the hook. A sentence is expected with the announcement. While sitting in a holding cell, his luxury vehicles worth millions would be towed away, including his $2.5 million mansion being raided by the feds.
Hey, 6ix9ine, boy, come get your shit, boy.
Lambo got repo.
Hey, I can say I drove 6ix9ine's car. I got you. Hold on, I got you. Hold on. Yeah, I got you, my boy. 6ix9ine, come get your shit, boy. What the hell? Priority Towing, baby. The biggest in the city. This is a commercial right here. Priority Towing, the biggest in the city. Got you. Ah!
He's all saying.
Y'all flag him, man. Damn, 6ix9ine.
But did you know this arrest is happening only 2 days after 6ix9ine spoke on Dirk, who's currently facing an M for hire case, where he spoke about Dirk's wife, India.
Alright, so you want to bet 10,000 right now that?
Bro,
hold on,
Dirk
hold on.
told about some other.
We talking about India?
She's a good girl. She's
You met her?
I haven't met her, but
So why you saying she a good girl? Like
because I hear the drama about everybody's relationship, and I know any rapper who could say something about me and they got a public girl, I could tell you who your girl off when she was mad at you. Like, I know all of that. I've never heard no dirt about her. Just to keep it a beat. Never heard nothing about her, period.
alright, but she gonna be faithful to the trial.
Yes.
Anything after that?
I mean, you never know how it goes. I mean, if somebody, how does it go if somebody's, again, I'm not wishing upon him, but if he gets life, like, how did that go with your girl? She's supposed to be faithful or no?
However, fans investigated further and realized why police targeted him. As a recent IRS statement claims, 6ix9ine owes out more than $22.4 million, which is the complete opposite from 2017, when he signed his breakthrough deal for $7.5 million, leaving even fans commenting 6ix9ine was undefeated in 2017. Everything he released became an instant hit, and no one can deny it. But after 6ix9ine ratted in his case involving 9 Trey, his career took a massive nosedive before being revived again with his hit song, Gooba. However, it was this moment that the feds started pocket watching Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Let me take all this jewelry off. I don't give my old jewelry back to get new jewelry. This is $500,000. $500,000. Look at the diamonds in them teeth. And nobody got this watch. Well, I think like 2 people got it, but if you don't got this watch, we can't beef. Me and you are not in the same bracket at all. If you don't got this watch right here, this watch right here, this watch, over $500,000, why we can't beef? I broke the YouTube. I'm at 5 million views in 1 hour. Y'all can't even get 100,000 views. Listen. We can't beef. There's no beef. I'm the king. Y'all know this.
Flexing in front of millions, his new diamond chains, watches, and cars ended up aging terribly, as those exact chains and watches are now up for auction. It was announced today the IRS will auction off most of 6ix9ine's jewelry, music plaques, and designer bags in March, as on the official IRS auction page. Jewelry pieces of the diamond, Bruce the Shark being sold for $63,000 to even his famous water park chain being sold for $36,000 is listed. However, it gets even worse as further down, they're even selling 6ix9ine's music plaques for $1,000, which puts it into perspective how much money he owes.
In some crazy news, 6ix9ine's most valuable possessions are for auction from the IRS. I mean, we're talking about some of his most iconic chains, even his famous grills. They're only going right now for $1,900. That's insane. We have the jigsaw chain and the spinner shark chain. Those ones price, but we even have some of his bags, and all of his plaques are for sale too. Call me crazy, but some of these prices aren't even that bad. Like 10 karat white gold grills for $1,200, estimated worth $3,000 to $5,000. I mean, like, If you're about that flip life, this might be for you.
With this going mega viral online, we would even see 6ix9ine respond on his Instagram. He would write, "1 year ago, when I was stuck in RD for 8 months, the feds made a raid on the entire house because I did not report my income for 4 years. And for them, it was seen how I was running and hiding in the Dominican Republic when the reality was that I could not leave and get to the USA. But there would then be 2 videos released that got the feds' attention to keep investigating Tekashi 6ix9ine about not reporting his income. There was bank vault footage of 6ix9ine having over $1 million in cash on multiple levels in a safe, while also flexing a piece of jewelry that's up for auction right now. To then the famous video of 6ix9ine first getting into the Dominican Republic at his new crib, where he ordered all the supercars to be delivered while also flexing what he said was $500,000.
Say the King of New York is back tomorrow, April 15th. Listen, you know I don't address nothing. I'm never gonna address nothing. Y'all believe what y'all wanna believe. That's a half a ticket right there. You got 1 house right here, 2 houses right here, 3 houses right here, 4 houses right here, 5 houses right here, maybe 2 houses right there, you feel me?
Not only do the record labels paying you millions of dollars submit their taxes, telling the IRS the income you're making as they're deducting it on their taxes, but it seems like rappers tend to forget. Social media is a digital footprint, similar to Dirk, who recently rapped, "Look on the news and see your son screaming no no," dissing Quando Rondo for screaming, when his best friend passed away from Dirk's goons.
This man, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight.
However, 6ix9ine knew all this was coming, as he's been laying low for 3 years, as he snitched on rappers without you even knowing. When trying to keep his music career hot in 2021, he made fun of King Von for passing away, leading into 600, Breezy telling him he will be dealt with.
Iowa Department of Corrections, right? When they say violation, February 22nd, 21, right? What did they do that say, bro? It say I 6ix9ine, right? You feel me? You see they try how much time they try to give me, right? You gonna go to jail. I just went to jail for saying something. Come on, bro. This real. Like, come on. I can't make this up. I can't print.
As 600, Breezy announced he's been sitting in county jail from 6ix9ine snitching on him. It read, he posted a video saying that he was going to go after rapper 6ix9ine and had a firearm posted on his social medias with an extended, but this wasn't the only rapper, as 42 Dugg did the same thing.
Did the back and forth between 42 Dugg and Tekashi 6ix9ine cause the feds to escalate their pursuit of 42 Dugg? I would actually say absolutely yes. Let me explain this to you. March 12th is when 42 Dugg was supposed to report to the federal prison. It wasn't until April 29th that the feds actually went out and started looking for him. What happened on April 26th and April 27th? The Dugg and Tekashi 6ix9ine internet exchange about starting a boxing.
As 42 Dugg was telling 6ix9ine to pull up on some real gang members rather than dissing Dirk's twin Lil Perkio. Having snitched on 2 rappers, including his entire 9 Trey Street team, it was the final straw for 6ix9ine and his music career, which has led to his new sad reality. 6ix9ine hid something from the world until it was discovered today. 6ix9ine was sued for $11 million in a civil lawsuit from a 2018 robbery he was involved in. This robbery in 2018 began with members of 9 Trey and 6ix9ine scouting out and following 2 individuals named Keith Wanzer and Kevin Dozier in New York City. The 2 individuals were robbed by members of 9 Trey with the use of firearms. Meanwhile, 6ix9ine filmed the entire incident from a nearby SUV, who was ironically then recorded by fans on the street at the same time. When 6ix9ine was sued, him and his lawyers showed up to court, admitting to the courtroom he's flat out broke. In the document reading, "My present income supports myself, my 2 children and their mother and my brother. My accountant, Justin Kobe, knows exactly what my exiting assets and sources of income are, and I rely upon my accountant for providing this court with that accurate information under a separate declaration submitted along with the defendant's pre-inquest submissions. Right now, I'm struggling to make ends meet. I do not know if I will ever command the kind of advances I was paid before my arrest and my career stalled. If the court awards the compensatory damages and punitive damages sought by plaintiffs at this inquest, it will surely bankrupt me in a way from which I will never recover to the permanent detriment and hardship of the family members who rely upon me." Signed, Daniel Hernandez, otherwise known as Tekashi 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine's accountant, Justin Kobe, mentions the Gummo rapper's net worth is is technically less than zero. Confirming not only is 6ix9ine completely broke, but he signed only record deal advancements, meaning when he signed to each deal, he was money hungry. Just wanted the upfront check and didn't care about taking a little less upfront to keep some royalties from his music streams. It got so bad that 6ix9ine was spotted on a Spirit Airlines flight. This viral photo went around of 6ix9ine flying economy to New York, wearing the famous shiesty mask. The fan on the flight shared the economy seats for this flight was $80, and he was flying with 2 individuals.